Hello, how are you? Let me share my video out and then we're gonna have us a little chit and a little chat. Good afternoon to everybody. I know it's still morning for us on the central time zone, but child, we are back in the den for another conversation, honey. So let's get to it. I know that some people are live right now, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. I was gonna come through and say what the hell I need to say. So as you see by the title, it says the day after, child. Let's rap about it. And see, I wouldn't have had nothing to rap about had my coattail not being pulled on. Cause in the book of my mind, this ain't got shit to do with me. But since you want me to talk, here I am. Okay. As you all know, yesterday a lot of bullshit went down over here on the YT streets on this side of the YouTube sphere. And I watched everything that went down. And I'm also going to touch on the Miss Gigi Darling and the ZX situation too. Stay with me. I'm going to bless you. But can y'all hear me okay? Oh, child, where is my manners, honey? You know I'm not. Okay, and where is my manners? Let me speak before we get into the fuck shit of it all. Hey, Grady baby. Hey, Sour Patch. Hey, Manny. Hey, Chantel. Hey, let's get real. What's going on, Leslie? Hey, Educated Queen. Hey, Face Yaya. Miss Shorty, I see you, boo. Miss Gerald was popping. Juju Slays was popping. Denise, what's going on, honey? Sour Patch Kid, what's popping? Hey, Brown in the bushes. Hey, Bless. Hey Mary, hey House Music, hey China Black, hey Stacy, hey Miss Fran J, hey to the T to the I to the A. What's going on, honey? How you doing? Hey Miss Janier, how you doing? Hey Taylor, hey Reese's, hey Jennifer, hey W Jackson, hey JRMBB for life. Hello. Hey Junior, I'm gonna call you Junior, baby. And hey, fantastic. Welcome on everybody to the den. Did I say everybody's name? Did I say you Jennifer? If I didn't, hello. Hey there, Miss Pazal. Hey, Deborah. I think I reached everybody. If I did not say your name, please charge it to my head and not my heart. And let me put my glasses on. That probably gonna help a whole lot. Anyway, it was a lot of fuck shit went on yesterday, and none of this shit did I have anything to do with. Okay. And then I hear people study trying to go to Bliss Watkins and ask her if I'm her friend. Well, first of all, what's understood don't need to be explained. And secondly, just because we're friends, we still both have our own separate platforms. There is the Bless Watkins morning show that happens every morning over on her channel. And then there is Lady Nika and her den mates. Okay. That we are two separate entities. For y'all to even be going over there asking that woman or trying to imply that I'm not a friend of hers because I don't want Bless to get in every one of my motherfucking issues. You feel me? I do not need Bless to interject in none of my damn shit that I got going on. Y'all act like I was supposed to jump out here and say something when Bless wasn't being attacked. People gave their opinion about a situation that went on. And my thing is this: if I wasn't involved in the what led up to the situation, once the situation happened, what was I supposed to do? What I'm supposed to jump in there? Did nobody call me when no text message or no phone call was being made? So don't expect me to hold on. That was one of the eggs. I have to answer that. So don't expect me once the shit to hit the fan and explanations are being asked for me to jump in there and say a goddamn thing. Because see, in the first place, I would have never put myself in a position like that. But we live and we learn on these streets. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend, and everybody ain't your YouTube share. It is what the fuck it is. Now, what they had to do with me and questioning whether or not I'm cool with Bliss or if I got Bliss back. How many times have I clicked this button and went the fuck off about Bliss? How many times has Bliss said out of her mouth that I'm a big part of how she gets a lot of her shit done, how she learned this shit was through me. So if I've acted as sort of a mentor, what the fuck do I have to do with that? I don't have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that. I ain't text nobody. I ain't call nobody. I'm not mad at Kimmy either. Kimmy heard something, it sounded fucked up to her, and she snapped, just like any real life friend would do. Have I not snapped for Bless before? Hmm? This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Cause when Brianna was over there having her 1.1K up in her chat, bitch, go back to that live. I was turning cartwheels because I told you guys when my side wins, I go up. I was so happy because it was fun. And Brianna was getting her just dues, and she was getting it the week of her birthday. Look at God. So I was turning cartwheels and taking shots over here. I didn't have time, but I didn't give a fuck about the commentary, to be honest with you. I just love the results. Hello, Red Wings Hockey. How are you? Hey, Miss Lady K, how are you? And y'all may say fuck Kimmy, but I don't have no problem with Kimmy. Kimmy did what a friend was supposed to do. She thought something was being done to her friend and she spoke up and she spoke out. So I'm not mad at her at all for that. Because if somebody's doing something to somebody I love, I'm a motherfucking nuck if you buck too. So it is what it is. So I said what the fuck I said. I don't have to prove nothing to y'all. Every time Bless get into something, I'm not gonna jump my ass in there. Cause if I continuously jump my ass up into all of Bless shit, how will Bless ever grow? James is my friend. Do you see James over here in any of this shit that I be in? Don't think he don't know. But do you see him jumping his ass down up in my goddamn den, getting in the middle of my business? Hell to the no. Because I gotta have my experiences too on YouTube. Whether they are good, bad, or indifferent, whether I am right or whether I am wrong, you have to let people learn on their own. And that's what I did in that whole situation. Because, see, if I had got conferred about the shit on the day that the shit happened, I would have told my friend, don't even text her. You're not the petty bill secretary. You don't got to call because they looking for her. Let her, when she show up, is when she show up. Fuck that. But I didn't get that phone call, so don't expect me to jump in the middle of anything. I mind the business that pays me. Then y'all say I always sit over here and talk about how wonderful everything gets. Then want a cash app. I ain't put my cash app. Let me go and put that on up real quick, since that's what y'all said about me. And again, I'll tell you, if you're a fool, if you do this shit for free. Cause you niggas is something else. I ain't talking about you niggas down in the chat. I'm talking about the niggas that always like to, the niggas that love to do this. Them typing motherfuckers. You typing motherfuckers is something else. When your teacher teaches you something in school, do she follow your ass all through the rest of your school experience trying to see what you're doing? Or do she give you the tools necessary to be successful and let you go on about your way? And you'll make your bumps, you'll hit your head up against the wall, you'll fuck up a couple of 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 times, then you'll get that shit right. My personal opinion about it was all some fuck shit. All of it. From the text message down to the motherfucking conversation yesterday, all that was some fuck shit. Because it was unnecessary. And it took some of away from the shine from Bree enjoying what had been happening for her, her blessing. I wouldn't have had a reason to jump in anything. We both liked her. Well, like I told you, Bliss, everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner. Shit can't happen to you if you don't put yourself in a line of fire. So that's my opinion. So y'all can stop typing, trying to stir up some type of feeling between me and Blessed or me and anybody else that was involved in that, because I minded the business that pays me. I wasn't ever in that, so don't put me in it. And now one time was Blessed beat up. You see how Blessed get on here and cuss a whole smooth the fuck out? Do you really think that Blessed needed me yesterday? What she needed me for? Bliss on YouTube always expect the unexpected. I seen everything, which is going to segue into my other part of my topics for my life, because I don't plan on being down here long. I see everything. I'm always listening. So when I went over that, no, Bliss ain't no punk bitch. She can handle it. She got it. Win, lose, or draw. She gonna be able to handle it. Okay. So yes, I'm always listening. Uh-huh. Ain't that what I supposed to do? I done been down here too long. I was down here way too long for me to be a damn fool. Some say I've been down here 17 years, I heard a bitch say. So in 17 years, you don't think I gained some form of wisdom? It would be such a shame and a waste of motherfucking space and time if I had not. But in the almost 7 years I truly have been a content creator here down on YouTube, I learned a lot and I learned to listen. I listen very carefully before I speak. So the other night after the wonderful live, by the way, shout out to Brianna Simone in Pettyville. I am so proud of what you did. Girl, I'm telling you, that was a fun live and it was good to see so many people, whether they were friends or foes, they was in your motherfucking live giving you a nasty piece of click and a view. And girl, you had some super chats that came through and everything else. I was happy for you because that's what a friend's supposed to do. They supposed to be doing exactly what the fuck I was up in there doing, turning cartwheels on behalf of my motherfucking friend, because she was doing it. Just like I do when James hit it, and like I would do when any of my other YouTube colleagues that I have a YouTube ship with like that. And you get to, when you make a milestone on your channel, I'm going the fuck up. Cause bitch, whenever, and I say I claim it. When the den reaches 1,000, ho, I'm going to forget everything we talking about. I'm gonna turn on some motherfucking back that ass up. I'm gonna flip this camera upward so y'all can see all other lady, and I'm a pussy pop. I've been told y'all that. Then cause the student always pay homage to the motherfucking teacher. So when I get through pussy popping, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna throw that arm up in the air and I'm gonna shimmy for James, bitch. I'm gonna shimmy like James. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna make you feel me. Yeah, that's what the fuck is going to happen over here in the den when her time is here, and it's gonna be lit, bitch. because it's an accomplishment and it's one that I didn't pay for. You know, I ain't go behind the scenes to the little people that be emailing us YouTube content creators. I ain't buy not one of their packages so that my chat would be saying 1,000 in here, but my chat moving like it is right now with just 246. See, I ain't gonna do all that. So see, because that chat gonna be moving like it was moving the other night in Pettyville, I'm gonna be excited in a motherfucking accomplishment, and all of my motherfucking people in blue, stop what the fuck you doing when we hit 1K and just throw your hands in the air, bitch. Throw your hands in the air and shimmy one time. Cause when I win, y'all win too. Okay? That's how we gonna do it in the den. But back to what I was saying, we listens. And I went over after my live, after Breeze Live, I had my little live. Met some wonderful people from over in the okay, baby, thank you so much, cousin. I went over there to my own, I came over here and opened up the den. I met some wonderful people from over in the what was known as the Kanika Jenkins sector of the YouTube. Ooh, wonderful, salt to the earth ass people. I like them folks. They welcome to come back to the den. So then after I got through with my live, I went over there because I seen Mimi checking fake hoes was live. I said, let me go see what Mimi doing. You know, Mimi don't do videos all the time. So when she go live, she just like Harley cute. When them two go live, you better go on catch it because it'll be 12 months before them bitches come back. I said it. Anyway, so I had went over there to Mimi. And Mimi and Diamond Ring Dory, they was all up there on the platform and stuff. And they was talking about what had happened, you know, concerning the situation between one Mr. Grown Folks TV, also known as ZX on these YouTube streets, and one Miss Gigi Darling, also known as Miss Deidre. So I got up on the panel because I had some questions and shit I wanted to get up out my chest. So luckily, when I got up there, none other than Grown Folks TV, also known as ZX, hit the link. And that was the first time that the lady and the Nika was ever on a panel with one Mr. ZX. Because y'all remember my original thought about him was hell no, fuck that. But here was an opportunity to learn. So I sat there and I listened to him. And he was telling me basically that I needed to go and watch his two videos he had made prior. Because I was sitting up there saying, you know, I ain't never a proponent for a man leading a woman on. I don't give a damn if you don't like her. I still say don't lead her on, right? So he was like, I need you to just run your ass Anyway, back to schedule programming, baby. Um, after he asked me to watch his videos, I went and watched that man videos. I heard what he was saying, and then I went over there because see, you can't just go listen to what he say because you need to get a full scope of what went down. Okay, and so what had happened was I watched all of her videos. And this is going to be, since you wanted my opinion, and he's live right now, so I'm not going to interrupt what he got going on over there, because he over there about to, he already, anyway, like I was saying, y'all, people wanted my opinion, and I'm not going over there and click his link because he's in his live. He's talking about something else. So I'm gonna give you my perspective based off of what the fuck I seen, you know, and after watching our videos. Since I was asked, and you know, Lady Nika is always listening. Yes, I am. Now, what I heard when I put all that shit together was that this lady who I have no issue with, but this is my thoughts and my opinions. You are welcome to check me about it or feel how you want to feel about it. I'm going to say it. In my opinion, this man was nice to this lady. Now, he is the type of person. Okay, Pazar. he is the type of person, if you ain't used to that type of man, see, back in my days and down here in the South, we called them cat daddies. Okay? And don't get me twisted, ZX, when you hear this, or one of your moderators may be in the chat, I don't know, child. You're a cat daddy. A cat daddy ain't nothing but a smooth talking ass nigga. He know exactly what to say to make you feel good. And he knows how to he knows, and they target women who they think is maybe, a little soft, and, maybe have some loneliness issues, things of that nature. Okay. Not saying you got low self-esteem, but your self-esteem wasn't where it was supposed to be to ever have entertained something like that. But anyway, he gave you a little now, corny, I ain't want to say all that. But anyway, the man was nice to you. And yes, y'all may have had a conversation or two, but here's the thing. Anybody that's truly trying to have a relationship with you talks to you. He wasn't really talking to you. He wasn't really talking to you. He wasn't talking to you in the way. Now, this morning he did play a clip where y'all had a conversation. He said he gave us like what, maybe a little 10 minutes or over, or what is a 48-minute conversation. So he's going to release the shit the way he wants to. Instead of just putting it on the table, he gonna milk it for what it's worth. And as a content creator here on YouTube, I ain't mad at it, because shit, I would have did the same thing. But what I got out of there was, he was nice to you. He was inviting to you. And maybe somewhere in there, he may have even, flirted with you somewhat. But he never looked at you the way you may have thought he looked at you. Because if a man truly ever care about you, he's not going to have to go and ask his squad about you. He going to roll forward with it. And there was a lot of conversations had about you with the squad. My old man don't go talk to his brothers and his cousins about when he wanted to fuck with me. That nigga did what he had to do. He put that work in and he got with me. Exactly, Adrian. That's all I'm saying. And before you had allowed him to, if he was romantically interested in you, you should have never had to ever feel like you had to fight for him. I don't fight my man battles. Not at all. You picked up those, you liked him, you liked the atmosphere, you liked whatever he may have been saying to you, because he a cat daddy. And you took it to mean more than what it was. And then by you taking it to be more than it was, you develop feelings for him. So the next natural instinct for a woman is, I'm gonna fight for my man. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with my man. But thing was, he wasn't your man. I'm just saying, he wasn't your man. A man show you. You ain't got when a man wants you for real, this kind of shit should never happen. First of all, if y'all was gonna be together, me knowing you the way I think, I kind of know you. You ain't never want your shit on YouTube. You wanted that shit off of YouTube. He, on the other hand, if it was gonna be anything, he wanted it on YouTube. Cause see, this wasn't real for him. This is all about, just being kind to a lady and getting over here in this sector, and it's business. It's not so much pleasure. Whereas for you, it seemed like you was looking for the pleasure of it all, and not understood that this was simply business. And that's what I think happened. I think that him calling you those terms of endearment made you feel a certain way. And then here comes this person, Cynthia Rose, and you got questions because in the book of your mind, because he's been kind to you and he may have flirted with you, you thought that man wanted you, and he didn't. It was just YouTube shit. It was no meaning in none of that shit. Now, no doubt, I do think they now they if you'd have played it right, you probably could have got a little dick though. You probably could have got a little dick if you wanted it. Now that's what I see. What I hold him responsible for is, even though he said he was just trying to be nice and he didn't mean for shit to go the way that it did, you knew that she was beginning to develop feelings for you because she was out here woo banging and turning on people in the sector she's from for you. So you knew that that woman liked it you like that, and you should have just shut it down. Fuck waiting until she say something negative or do something toward Rita, because that's what allegedly led up to the I don't want to fuck with you no more. He said you did some disgusting things against Rita. He's for the cheering. So he thought that by them just slowly backing away, that he could ease his way out of this situation. See, you can't ease your way out of a woman's heart. See, a woman's heart is like a Pandora's box, bitch. When you're in, you're in. But when you out, you out. And if you hurt her, she's not going to shut the fuck up. She gonna let you know you hurt her, even if hurting her wasn't your initial thing that you were doing. I'm just saying. That's how I feel about it. You might not feel that way, but again, I was asked to listen to both sides of the story and give my opinion. My opinion don't mean shit, but you asked me for it, so here it goes. And let me just tell you, I don't have no issues with none of y'all. I'm still gonna. I'm still when you over there ain't talking about this type of shit. I still might dip in. I might dip in over at his place. But the thing is, y'all was he never saw it for you the way you thought that he saw it for you. And now your feelings are hurt because everybody out here saying that you was played for a fool. And every day that he releases another part of something personal from you, that you and him had, further shows you that he ain't see it for you for in the first place. Because if the man ever liked you the way you wanted him to like you, he wouldn't put this shit out. He putting it out because you won't shut the fuck up. But here's the flip. You ain't got to shut the fuck up. I don't know how cool we is after me saying all this, but I'm going to just base it off of the fact we've been all right ever since I came over there and you said clean slate. So I'm gonna just tell you what I'm woman to woman. I'm gonna tell you, you played yourself, Miss Deidre. You played yourself big time with that man. That man was only trying to be gracious. He said you amused him, you entertained him. Don't no man that want to be with me tell me I entertain them. I ain't just ain't no entertainment, bitch. This is my feelings. And your feelings are nothing to be played with. But you're a woman of a particular age and you knew better. I don't give a damn how he may have called you baby mama, red bone, sexy, said he liked you and everything else. You got this thing inside of you that every woman has inside of her. And whether we want to ever admit to it or not, we got a woman's intuition. That shit don't lead us wrong. Only reason why we have, well, look at the depth. Girl, look at here. Harley Q, I just shaded the fuck out of you, girl. Roll the ball back. And I meant that. I did, Harley. I ain't gonna lie to you, Harley. I'm a straight up bitch. I'll tell you right now. I had shaded you, girl. Now roll that ball back. But I'm just telling you the truth. Your woman intuition told you that man was on some fuck shit. Roll the ball back, girl. But you pursued it anyway. You pursued it to the point. Hey, Kimmy, you pursued it to the point where you were over there telling this man on video. I mean, and he taped everything. You told that man you didn't like Kwani. You told that man you didn't like Tracy. You talked about Rita. You talked about Demetria Lit all day. You talked about all them people. You call your he used you to get info over here. Hey, James. And I know as a woman, that shit hurt. Especially if you somewhat had hopes that that could grow into something. That shit just probably hurt your feelings. But don't be hurt. Take it as a lesson, a learning experience. You know, just like I know, because you got a husband cross that water. So you know how a man act if he really, really wants you. He was just being a cat daddy with you. He was just being kind to you. He didn't want to, pull it to the side and so it could slide through. He didn't want you to pull it to the side so he could slide through. He didn't. And the reason why he's so successful at being able to do that is because it's a lot of lonely ass women in this sector. I'm just gonna say it. Go on and beat me up and cuss me out in videos and all that shit if y'all want to. I'm just gonna motherfucking say it. There it is. Go on, cuss me out. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I still said it. It's a lot of vulnerable, lonely, wayward women in this sector, and it's easy to grab hold to a woman who don't feel as good as she should be feeling about herself. See, every motherfucking day I get up, man or not, and I remind myself I am the shit. I might not be shit to you, but I'm everything to me. See, he would never try them cat daddy ass lines on me because he already know I'm built for it tough. He know that he ain't gonna be able to sweet talk himself with me. Hey, Cookie. He ain't gonna be able to play with my emotions like that because I already know who the fuck I am. And I know how a man is supposed to act that really wants to get to know me. And I will not accept anything less. You went over there, whether you like the people you talked about or not, you went and took info to that man that he didn't even ask you for. You took on fights that he didn't ask you to take on, Miss Deidre. And you was wrong for that shit. And now you got egg on your face because the first time you tried to assert yourself and question him, girl, he pulled away from you. Now you say you left first. And I don't know who left who first, but I'm telling you, by the way you're acting, I'm telling you, you played yourself with this man. And it ain't nothing wrong. We all been there before. We all done played the fool sometime. But you don't just keep going and making it worse and worse. You say, okay, let me reassess this shit. Let me adjust my motherfucking crown. And let me go on and get back to what it is that I do that makes me great. And put that in the box of a learned lesson to never forget it anymore. That's what you do. You don't keep giving this man a reason to constantly keep putting you out here. So every day, folks are saying you look like you got played more and more and more and more. Don't devalue yourself like that. Let me tell you a story. Couple years back before I come to YouTube, hey everybody entering the room, hey Rita. Couple years before I came to YouTube, I was sitting at home one night and I saw a commercial down to the television. It said eHarmony. It said 1 in 5 relationships start nowadays online. Now, to me, I came up in the 90s. We were all on them damn innocent nights and stuff like that. In the 90s, it was being brought forward, but I wasn't into it. I wasn't there yet. Okay. So hell, I had just got a Facebook page like 2 or 3 months before I saw the eHarmony thing. So I was sitting right here, I was feeling lonely one night. I said, commercial come on. So let me get my cellular phone and go on over here and dial this little 800 number. So I dialed this, I mean, not no number. I got on the website. They had me make up a profile and all this shit like that. So I said, oh, that easy? They was giving you a free trial membership, girl. You could be on there doing all the capabilities people want you to do on there. You know, you could send a message and all that shit. Y'all could talk real time. It was just wonderful, wonderful. So I put my profile up there. And was then like, by the time I woke up the next morning, I had like 15, 20 little fellas, black and white. I had all old rainbow of niggas in my damn inbox trying to talk to me, right? So I said, ooh, cause I ain't gonna lie, I was in between a nigga, you know. And I wasn't, I'm the type of woman, I ain't just gonna, I don't just cause it's gotta mean something to me. I always been particular about my puss. I just can't give it away like that. So I said, I'm in between men. I'm feeling kind of lonely. I'm tired of using all these motherfucking, bedroom candy, all that shit, bitch. I want something real. And they said one, four out of, what did it say? 4 out of 5 relationships starts online. So let me go on over here and see if I can meet me somebody of some substance. So I had to put my little profile up there. I had me a rainbow tribe of men's up in my inbox, and it boosted my ego because I had already been feeling like, shit. Now I may not be the best, but bitch, one thing about it, I'm fluffy, but I'm fluffy with a shape. I ain't just no regular triangle built bitch. Now, and I'm down here in the South, baby. Men's like this type of booty. The men's like it. They ain't got no problem with a woman with a stretch marker too. They call them a tiger stripe, bitch. You keep going with it. So I ain't getting no suitors or nothing. I'm feeling lonely. So I'm sitting my ass up there. I began to talk to people, different dudes. Didn't nobody tell me that, you really got to be extra careful. You careful in your real life, but you got to be extra careful online. Because I had narrowed it down, girl, to 3 good ones, right? You always supposed to give you 3 good ones just in case some shit happen. You have a backup plan. So I had started talking to 3 niggas. I'm really, really talking to them. 2 of them I don't really give a fuck about, but they backup plans. You always supposed to keep your ace in the hole, bitch. If ain't nobody ever told you young girls that, I'm telling you now, always keep your ace in the hole. So I'm sitting up there. It's 2 of them I don't really give a fuck about, but they really nice. One nicer than the other. But the one I got my eyes on, my intuition told me, he ain't shit, girl. He ain't shit, but he was a cat daddy. And see, I'm something like a cat mama. You know what I'm saying? So our cat chemistry was just and bitch. It was just like juice everywhere. So even though my spirit told me this is not the one, them smooth motherfucking conversations that nigga would give me, bitch. Girl, that man used to talk to me so good, y'all. And keep in mind, now I'm gonna tell you, the man stayed in Texas, so that made it even better. I'm like, ooh, baby, I can go right across the border, bitch, right across the border, the state line. I'm right here in Louisiana. So this man would talk to me so good. Oh, he would make me feel like I could have a bad day, cheering, getting on my motherfucking nerve and shit. Motherfucking bills due, motherfucking bitch want to go somewhere and do something, but when she get through paying them bills, she gonna have to budget to the next. Yeah, that's kind of life I had. Okay, I ain't ashamed of it. See, I tell what y'all won't tell. That's the truth. So he was sweet talking me, sweet talking me, sweet talking me. Finally had sweet talked me into doing something that I would never motherfucking do. And that is go to a man that I do not know home to fool Allah with him because I was tired of him making me have to change pennies every night after we get off them fucking phone calls, okay? Now, my whole spirit told me this ain't the one for you. This nigga on some fuck shit. He is a fuck nigga, and you gonna get some fuck results if you keep fucking with him. But and I know this is probably a bad time to use this motherfucking phrase, but this is the only one that can come to my mind. So bear with me. Remember, we're talking about the music, not the man. My mind's telling me no, but my body, okay, my body was telling me get ahead. So I done sat up here and decided I'm going to roll on down to this nigga's house. First thing, why is it a restriction on whether I come on the weekend, bitch, or I come during the weekday? He kept saying the weekend, the weekend. Now, my mind know that there ain't nothing right about that at all. Why I can't come there? I can talk to you all through the week, but I can't come when I want to visit you. It must be the weekend. But I don't give a fuck because this nigga got my drawers feeling some kind of way, right? My car told me don't go. Child, I had just bought me 4 brand new motherfucking tires about a month before I started talking to this nigga. I had fresh meat on them tires. Child, how the fuck I wind up busting a tire the day I was supposed to go? See, that's God telling me to sit my motherfucking hot pussy ass down somewhere. But no, I wanted to go because this man, remember, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah, head. Okay? All right? So I get everything. I'm making sure every time an obstacle come, bitch, I'm jumping over that motherfucker. Now, let's go back to what happened here on YouTube. We're going to pause right there because I'm building a story. That's where I was. Let's come back to YouTube. Your mind told you that he was a fuck nigga. You might enjoy his conversations on the YouTube and he might even enjoy yours. But in the core of you, you knew you was out your league. I'm not saying which one of y'all was better or which one was worse, but you was out your league. Your mind told you that, but your body told you something else. And every obstacle that came, i.e., picking up his battles and going after folks that don't say the most pleasing things about him, you took his battles on. That's you overcoming them obstacles because you think you're going to get to the promised land. Okay? See how that worked? Now let's go back to my situation. I had overcame every obstacle that had came my way. ATM was down on one side of town that I was on. I had to go to the other side of town to get tie bus, good meat tie bus to fix the motherfucking tie. Spirit telling me, bitch, sit your ass down. I'm sitting over there studying playing R. Kelly, not paying attention to what my spirit's saying, because I'm going to Texas to ride this horse this weekend. Okay? So, plus, keep in mind, this nigga only on the weekend. Only on the weekend. Sean, listen up, bitch. Okay, only on the weekend. So, I gets over here to Texas. He invites me to his home. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I get to his house. Now, we all know how a man's house look when it ain't no woman there, right? Bitch, when you start one or two things, when you start seeing flower arrangements and floral patterns and shit, bitch, a hoe somewhere around or he gay. This house did not say man, single man, bachelor pad. This says it's a bitch somewhere up in here. I walked through the door smelling a bitch up in here. But see, I was too busy trying to look past what was the obvious because I wanted that so bad. I sat up in that woman's house with her man all weekend long. Studied things, everything. I'm talking about from down to the cutlery, bitch. You know, we like to get that fancy silverware women do. We like that little nice shit. You know, the girly girl shit. All that shit. Bathroom, pink, one bathroom. He had two bathrooms. One was pink and yellow, and the other one was like a dark blue and some other color. Child, bitch, shit. Spare bedroom, floor goddamn pillow sets and shit is on now. Floor goddamn curtains up against the wall. Just woman. You can just walk through that bitch and you can tell a bitch stay here. Immaculately kept up. But there's a woman in this house somewhere. You can't cook, but you got a whole set of pots and pans down there, and they don't look like they brand new. I ain't taking no plastic off them. Them been used before. And then I went into the closet and I saw something. I saw three things that only a woman gonna think to get. Bitch, I saw Fabuloso, Pine Sol, and bleach. Tell me that ain't a woman. Fabuloso, Pine Sol, and bleach. Okay? But still, I was willing to try it any motherfucking way. I'm noticing the phone started going out, but you ain't answering. Why? If ain't nothing, why you won't answer the phone? It's all about you this weekend. I don't want to talk to nobody. Red flag. Why you won't answer your phone? Your phone, we done deal. We had to do. I'm laying there sleeping shit, but I ain't sleep, bitch. Okay, I ain't sleep. I'm still hearing the phone, you know, the vibrating. Zzz. And then when you turn all the lights off, the motherfucking phone lights up. So you see the light and it's going zzz. You don't want to answer this phone. That was the horrible, that was supposed to be the night where he made all my dreams come true. Bitch, the sex was very much so less than. And I still, and maybe that was because I couldn't get into the fact that I'm still seeing all these signs around me. But remember, my body's telling me, my mind's telling me no, but my body is saying yes. He might have had some good D, but see, my spidey senses was going off so erratically, I could not get into it the way I should be able to get into it. And I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it. He wasn't no short man. He just wasn't my man. And I felt it. Long story short, I stayed over there for 2 days. And when I went home, that next Wednesday, I received a text message to my phone saying, "Who are you?" Bitch, who is you? I didn't answer. So she began to do what every woman would do. She called my phone, bitch. And I answered. And I swear to God, it felt like the conversation was like, "Hello, Shirley, this is Barbara." Because, baby, by the time that phone call was over, I learned that she is in the Army Reserve. She was gone to what they call a drill for that weekend. I learned that they had been engaged for like 3 or 4 months. She very much so lived in that motherfucking house. And I couldn't get mad at that woman when she said to me, "Don't you ever come to my motherfucking house again, because if you do, bitch, I'ma lay you the fuck out." Now, y'all know normally can't no bitch talk to Lady Nika like that without me having something to say back, because I got a mouth everlasting. I got mouth almighty, tongue everlasting on a hoe that tried me like that. But I couldn't say a goddamn thing because I knew it all along. That let that woman say what she had to say to me, and I hung up with her. You went over there to that man's channel and you saw someone he called baby girl. Regardless of the relationship, you felt violated because, bitch, you've been telling me I'm your baby mama. You love me. We love you. We care about you. You family. And you lost your ever loving mind because your feelings was hurt. But you knew all along what the situation was. You knew what it was. Your spirit told you what this man was about. Because I'm not going to believe you did not vet him before you started talking to him, but you thought you was different. And that's where a woman always fucks up when she get to thinking she different. It ain't nothing about you that's so different from any other woman he has had interactions with. I'm sure Claudiva thought she was different too. And then something pussy picks over there and got her feelings hurt. There is another young woman who fell up under his trap, because that cat daddy be doing. And this is no disrespect to ZX, because a player gonna do what a player gonna do. I respect the game. Okay. And I won't call those women that like him his bottom bitches, because they're not. But they also know the game and they support him. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. If he got it, he got it. Remember, you can't never hate the player. You must hate the game. He just played it good. Sometimes, Katie, get out of my head. Katie, can I please do my commentary? That was going to be my wrap-up line right there. Well, Katie just stole my whole goddamn show just now. Katie, girl, I off the block you, but I like you. I was just about to say, God allowed his rejection was God's way of protecting you. That's what was gonna be what I was fitting to say. God damn, Katie. Katie. Katie, you acting like Mister. His rejection was God's protection for you. Okay? God allowed me to get out that woman's goddamn house because I was supposed to stay there a couple of more days. But I didn't, because my spirit couldn't take another night. I stayed too. I couldn't take another night because I knew I was violating something. And I don't know that woman. But I know that I wasn't going to lay in her house another night and sin with her man. Okay? I don't dislike ZX. He's all right to me. He ain't never done me nothing. I ain't gonna never talk down on him until he do me something. But Miss Gigi, God's protection was to make that man reject you. He had to do something because you wasn't getting it. And no matter what the fuck it is with you, you are a child of the Most High. It don't matter if don't nobody on this world give a fuck about you. He do. And he protected you. Because maybe it's something about the way that man handles his business that wasn't going to be good for you. Let go and let God and learn from this. And in the future, remind yourself every day. You don't need a man to tell you that you the shit. You're supposed to know that anyway. Sometimes we get a little bit, we get a little in our feelings sometimes. Sometimes we feel bad. We beat ourselves up some damn time. But whenever the fuck you start feeling like you that damn low, I need you to look at yourself in the mirror and remind yourself of who the fuck you are. And never let a man sit up here and make you feel nothing. If he ain't making you smile, he damn sure don't have a right to ever make you frown. This is a humbling experience for you. You don't never throw away your for sure for a maybe. And that's that on that. Thank you all so much for watching. At this time, would you please do me the solid honor of flooding my chat with them purple hearts? Today I said what was in my heart, and if I offended anybody in my commentary today, I apologize that you feel that way, but I stand firm in what I said today. In the other words, I said what the fuck I said. My grandmother told me, get knowledge, get understanding, but I mean, she said, get wisdom, get knowledge, but above all things, get an understanding. You don't have to be played to the left unless you play yourself to the left first. And remember, in closing, as always, you do not have to be great to get started, but you got to get started in order to be great. I will see you guys back down here in the den again on Thursday. We will, for my review people, we will have Queen Sugar out by in the morning. Y'all have a great day. I hope you received what I said. If you didn't, go talk to God and not me. I'm out. Peace.